Hi, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Small Catechism by Martin Luther with explanation. This is the Concordia Publishing House edition. For those who don't know, Concordia Publishing House is the publishing arm of the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. I'm not Lutheran, but I've gotten a lot out of reading the Small Catechism. I've read it quite a few times in different editions. This is the 2017 edition, which has, I guess, an updated edition of the explanation, which has historically been included with the Small Catechism. On the spine, it says Luther's Small Catechism. You've got the Luther cross symbol, and then you've got the Concordia Publishing House symbol. And on the back, here's what you got. I like that it's like two colors. You got brown on the spine and then black here and black here. That's kind of neat. And then white page edges. There is no ribbon marker. It's a paste down construction. And it's got this book belongs to page. First title page. Another title page with an illustration of Martin Luther. Copyright page. For the Small Catechism in this, it uses the Bible quotes from the ESV, but in the explanation, it uses quotes from the NIV. Here's the table of contents for the Small Catechism along this one page. And then here's the table of contents for the explanation. And then here's abbreviations and citation examples. And then Luther's Small Catechism title page. And then the first page of the Small Catechism where it starts with the Ten Commandments. Then we have the Creed, meaning the Apostles' Creed. The Lord's Prayer. Baptism. Sacraments of the altar, which is the Lord's Supper or Communion or Eucharist. Daily prayers. Table of duties. Christian questions with their answers. And then the title page for the explanation of the Small Catechism. And so the rest of this book is like a commentary on the Small Catechism. And the introduction of it starts off with, questions like, what is the Christian faith? Who is Jesus? What has this one God done? What is a Christian? What does it mean to confess Jesus Christ as my Lord? Stuff like that in the introduction. Then the pages or the sections for the explanation are like this. You get a title up here for the section you're on, which this one is the Ten Commandments. And then it's got questions and then answers. But one thing I think is neat, I think that's it. There are sections in here, like when you get to the first commandment, it's got this box here. And in bold, black, it says, you shall have no other gods, which is the Bible quote of the first commandment. Then in red, it says, what does this mean? Then in regular black, it gives the answer. And then you got the explanation here. You got, for each of the Ten Commandments, you get a central thought, a closer reading of the Small Catechism, and like the Catechism, it's laid out in questions and answers. And then occasionally you get these boxes where you'll have a hymn or a prayer. And it does that for each of the sections of the catechisms. And now the hymns are from the Lutheran Service Book. That's why it says LSB here. So it gives you the hymn number in the Lutheran Service Book, which is the hymnal for the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. And then after the catechism, or the explanation, and occasionally you get quotes from Martin Luther. Oh, this is a neat thing. I forgot about this. There's an explanation of the Luther seal, which is this right here. So it gives you a paragraph explaining this symbol that actually, if I remember right, it does go back to the lifetime of Martin Luther. A list of the books of the Bible. A timeline between the Testaments. I don't remember that being in the edition I read last time. Terms relating to worship in God's house. Christian symbols and their meanings. Where it goes through each Christian symbol and then gives you a meaning. And then a glossary for the catechism. So people who have never read the catechism before can get that. There's a scriptural index. And after the scripture index, switch hands. There's an index of topics. And then after the index of topics, there's a couple blank pages. And then on the back inside cover, there's a short form of baptism. And then the back cover. All in all, I would say this is a really good version of Luther's Small Catechism. I look forward to reading this version of the explanation. I've read this version of the part that is the Small Catechism before, but it'll be great to read this explanation and see how it differs from the versions I've read before. I got this on Amazon. There is a Kindle version of it. The ISBN to this will be included in the video description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.